Mary's husband, Fred, had a major snoring problem, but what he didn't know, his snoring was the alarm for a medical ticking time bomb.
Tonight, Paula Tutman with what saved his life.
So there is snoring and then there is snoring. And some snoring is actually benign, but no snoring should be ignored. You need to find out exactly what it is. And really, snoring seems to have a language all its own. It can tell you exactly what's going on. If you're laughing at it on TV, it's probably because you're not living it. Mary Lou Mischke of Shelby Township was living it and not loving it.
It was sort of irritating. You couldn't sleep, so you would be then laying awake thinking, well, when am I going to fall asleep with all this noise?
Married 48 years, the couple just stopped short of sleeping in separate rooms.
I believed what she was saying, but it wasn't bothering me that I knew of.
Fred went to see Dr. Richard Klein, a dentist who founded the Michigan Head and Neck Institute in Warren. He only sees patients who have a diagnosis of sleep apnea or temporomandibular joint dysfunction, or TMJ. The visit ultimately improved Fred's marriage and saved his life.
Snoring isn't dangerous. It's obnoxious and it hurts people's sleep patterns. But if you snore and then stop breathing and get very quiet, that is dangerous. It's called obstructive sleep apnea.
To determine if Fred's snoring was at best annoying, at worst potentially deadly.
Well, we'll see how much breathing irregularity you have during the first part of the night.
Fred was sent for an evaluation at Michigan Neurology Associates in Clinton Township to see Dr. Thomas Giancarlo, a neurologist and sleep specialist.
Oftentimes, sir, why are you here? Because it's more common in men, certainly with a neck size, collar size over 18 inches. And I'm here because the wife said I had to be here. Or I'm sick of sleeping on the couch or being elbowed in the middle of the night. So it's certainly noisy. They've actually documented hearing loss in wives of heavy snorers.
He submitted to a sleep study.
Stand up for me and I'm going to put the belts on, okay?
He's belted, measured, and marked.
There's a lot to hook up, you know?
Hooked up to leads and monitors.
Oh, gee, I should have brought my own pillow.
It seems to take longer to hook up the sensors than it does for Fred to doze.
That's fast.
He's watched carefully from a nearby room by technicians who are measuring his foot movements, brain activity, and critically important, the amount of work the stomach does to push the air through the nasal passages versus the amount of air that actually escapes and enters, or airflow reduction.
So he's been sleeping for about 12 minutes. And the patient had a few small snores.
The deeper Fred moves into sleep, the more the activity on the monitors heats up. Techs are looking for respiratory events. 5 events per hour where you actually stop breathing could be considered normal. When you get up to the 15 times per hour, you are at risk for heart failure, strokes, cancer, sexual dysfunction, obesity, mood disorders, even sudden death.
Those tell me if the patient has any sleep apnea or hypopneas, which is a 50% reduction as opposed to an apnea, which is a 90% reduction.
Turns out Fred has more than the drive the Mary crazy snores. He stops breathing as many as 18 times an hour. His snoring was the alarm for a ticking time bomb that was his heart.
The prognosis for this kind of thing is greater than 20 events per hour with drops in oxygen desaturation below 85. They have a 50% mortality in 5 years. Part of it is their car crashes. They fall asleep on the road. Part of it is they go into heart failure, heart irregularities, or cor pulmonale, develops hypertension that makes them more stroke prone.
By identifying the heart problem, Fred got it handled, and none too soon.
I feel much healthier.
Fred is doing okay, but how you doing? Join us tomorrow all day for a live event. Don't ignore the snore, but start tonight. If you have a spouse or a sleepmate who snores, grab your phone, record them, and send your recording to clickondetroit.com sleep.com/snore. Then join us at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning where we talk about sleep study basics. At 4 p.m., First at 4, yes indeed, our phone bank starts so you can talk to an expert. But we'll also talk about how damaging snoring can be to your relationship. At 5 p.m., what about that Zipa and a CPAP? Is it a good buy or a bad buy to help you with your snoring problem? And then at 6 p.m., we're going to go back to that expert. He's actually going to read your snore recordings and let you know whether or not you just have an annoying snore or a serious problem. Join us tomorrow all day for our live event, Don't Ignore the Snore. See you bright and early.